Good morning, YouTube. For Goblet to earn money, you don't need it in the tower. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay, Goblet is way better than I was giving it credit for. That makes total sense. Okay, now I want to go play Oaken Tower. Hello. Thank you. Thanks to one of your responses, I found out about the Discord page. Reading is hard. This is such an easy sentence, and I still struggle with it. I'll make sure to share my runs. Awesome. I need to be more active in the Discord. But I'm antisocial and Discord intimidates me. I've gotten better with it. I don't know. It just feels like a lot sometimes. I don't want there to be an expectation that I will check it every day, because I won't. But I do like the Discord, and I want to do more with it. Greetings from the Netherlands. What's your opinion on Pokemon as a game? I'm trying to think. I haven't played Pokemon. I'm old. I haven't played Pokemon since I played it on the original Game Boy when it first came out. And I was very young at that time, but I don't even know. I had Pokemon Red. My brother had Pokemon Blue. What is my opinion on Pokemon? It's interesting. I think it's like grown into something way bigger at this point, so I don't even know if I know like what the game is. The Netherlands. Seems like a cool place. I'm so ignorant to geography, especially world geography. I don't even know. The Netherlands, I think of Sweden, Finland, and the Netherlands. That's it, right? Those are three countries all kind of like grouped together in a little like, it's not an island. Archipelago? I don't know why that word comes to mind. Here, let's go to the wardrobe. And who do we want to unlock things for today? We want to unlock Mage. Oh, maybe we don't. Never mind. We want to unlock Adventurer. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe I've already done everyone. Okay, we have not done Berserker. This makes me think there was an old, like super old Flash cartoon with like a squirrel and a gothic girl. And she had a look like this. What was that squirrel's name? I don't remember. What was the show's name? I don't remember. Here, we're going to put on that. We're going to put on this. I think that's what that's from, almost. Wonder if it is. Now I want to look it up. Alright, maybe they look almost nothing alike. The show was called Neurotically Yours. It's from like 20 years ago, 2002. And it wasn't even like a real show. These were short internet, I don't know, animations. Neurotically Yours. Is that the same girl? Maybe it's not. Maybe this is just generic goth girl. Okay, we didn't even look at the other ones because I was distracted by that. Ooh, we could have a dog on our head. Puppy? We could have a mask. Is the mask cool? I don't know. I'm just going to go short blonde. But I like this one more, I think. Platinum blonde, but it's like dirty platinum blonde. This is like white. Okay, we've got the hair. What else are we looking for? Weapon. Kind of like... Ooh, that one comes with a puppy. Kind of like either the sword or the axe, I think. Let's go katana. Kind of like this outfit. What is this outfit? Weird. How do I feel about that one? I don't know. What about this? What is this? This is the bag. These are very important decisions, obviously. Puppy bag. We don't need all the puppies, but one puppy sounds pretty good. One puppy. The only one I'm not really sure about is the overall outfit. If I was gonna be battling for backpacks, this one just seems the most practical. That one looks comfortable. High mobility. I like it. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, let's go backpack. Wait, I want to check. My computer volume looks good. Okay, we are a Reaper. We're very gothic. Why the hell did I pick something this gothic? Who knows? Maybe I was in a goth mood. We have a twine badge available to us, but it's not very good. Could go double wooden sword. Nope. Cool. Broom it is. Broom has a good amount of potential. And I could just win. By which I mean by this and then go find a shell. Shell! You're not a shell. You're not a shell. Could go double broom. Crap. Alright. Double broom. Double broom is pretty good. Could I still find a shell if I saw it on sale? No, I'm good. But getting an early Shelly would be amazing. Should win this. Nice. Wait, depends if they miss. Does not depend if they miss. Did they miss? Miss. Hey, they did miss. Sweet. Missed attack. Gain +2 damage for the next attack. ×2. Hey, and we got the Shelly. I like it. What else we got? This. This. Roll. Don't really need this. It would give me more damage. It's on sale. This is the one that I actually need. Weird. It's weird because I don't need to be speeding up both of them, I guess. How's my stamina? It says it's medium. Is that true? Probably true-ish. What else? Another sand. Take some space. What about third broom? No deal. Space is good, though. We are in gold. Marion. Are you also in gold? Probably. Defeat this player. They could have at least made one of these stones +1 damage. Would it have done any? No, it wouldn't have done anything for them. But it's not the point. Could get a whetstone. Could get an unidentified amulet. Could get super spacious. Take the cheap amulet. No, I regret everything. So this one. If you have at least 2 mushrooms, generate a fly agaric. Very difficult to hover this one. Feels like it has a smaller than usual hitbox. Look at how big the hitbox is for this rock. And then look at the hitbox. No, I guess maybe it's normal. You feel smaller than usual. Maybe I just struggled to grab it. Could be. So, for mushrooms, we would like 2 mushrooms so that we can generate more mushrooms. But that's an expensive form of economy. Could get a bag of sand. Why? Because it's worth extra sand. I don't really need the stone. Not the point. Flip it. Shelly is a snail, so Shelly can hang to the underside of a broom. No problem. No need to flip. What about a pig? Let's go full greed. Why am I going full greed if I'm also trying to fit mushrooms? Maybe I'm not. Okay, what about making Shelly happier, even though I just said Shelly could be upside down? Shelly's not going to be upside down. Right side up, Shelly. Super happy, riding a potion. What else? Mushrooms. I don't really want the mushrooms, but I never build with the mushrooms, so maybe this is the time. Start the battle. 2 pigs without any synergies, even though I do have stuff available for them. Weird. Maybe I should have thought about that. Big heals. Alright, yeah, but I have Shelly. Shelly is a repeat big heal. I also have stamina problems. Shelly, save me. Thank you, Shelly. Never doubted. In the shell. This one. This one. We have stamina problems. So now I would like to double speed the Shelly, which means that I want to slide this broom away. Put this one here. This one goes here. Really, it could just go here. This one can go here. This one doesn't do anything. Second Shelly. Second Shelly's weird. Because unless you speed one up, which I would be, they end up kind of out of sync. Or no, they end up in sync. And you don't really need 80 healing all at once. I'm going to say no to the second Shelly, I think. We're looking for sand. Even Sir Sand. We're looking for a banana. Ooh, but what about corrupted crystal? Every 4.3 seconds, inflict fatigue damage. Could be a real thing. Could. Why do I have 3 garlics? Nobody knows. Alright, so we've got all this stuff. You sell for 3. Very tempted to sell it. That is what I would like. What about upgrading this potion as well? Bam. Sand is amazing. To upgrade the potion, I would need 4 gold. Kind of just want it. To get the 4 gold, I would sell stone, this. I don't really want to sell more than that. Do I really want to upgrade that? I mean, I do, but it's not that big of a priority. Mushrooms here. Goodbye, mushroom. Mushroom was not a real thing. Could have been because I'm doing a debuff build, but trying to do a debuff build. See how it goes. Stamina. Stamina cost 0.7 per second, 0.9. We need 1.5. We currently have 1. 2 bananas would still not be enough, but at least it would be close. And if they got sped up, they would be enough. What about this one? No deal. No deal or yes deal? I'm gonna say no deal. Another potion? Yes, I would. Crap. Crap. I don't want to do this. Okay. Let's do this. Shelly. This little piggy. This little piggy. This Sir Sand. Let's scoot this down, Put this like this, put this like this, put this like this, put this like this. What about these foods? Blueberry is a quicker activator. We could get a mana potion, which I don't need. Could speed something up. I need what? Customer card on sale. For what purpose we want sands? I don't even need another of these. Weird. Ideally, what would I be doing? Ideally, I would be speeding up this garlic more. In order to do that, I don't know if that's a big priority. I have another garlic. Okay. What am I doing? This all feels like a mess. Alright, the thing that I'm doing, I'm not worrying about this junk. I'm worrying about this junk. This junk. More space. Ooh, wait. I want that. I need that cap. We're trying to go super defensive. For what purpose? Don't know, but look, they're also doing the double broom Shelly meta. Momo 9539. Yeah, but I have more blind on them. So I need ways to reflect their debuffs, because if they blind me, I want to put the blind back on them. Plus, we want to send this blind onto them. Bag of Stones is amazing. If I'm given the opportunity, take the Bag of Stones. What about Spear? Spear does not blind. That was expensive. I just passed on a banana because I'm blind to bananas, because bananas are lame. So we could take Ruby Egg. Why? Because it's amazing. Is that a good reason? Sounds like a good reason to me. It's so expensive and it's so good. I want it. What about another potion? Too late. Damage, damage, damage. They have damage. But can they hit me? Yeah, they can. They can hit me like 60% of the time. 55, 50, 55. Depends how much they get blinded, depends how much Shelly and my potions heal me. Easiest game of my life. This is basically what I wanted from this. We do have stamina problems. I could have luck problems. I want this whole shop. This one, this one, this one. I mean, not that. I want a lot of this shop. With 15 gold, I want this and this. And I could go down to a single broom. I think I'm going to go down to a single broom. Bam. Bam. Now what? Don't know. That was as far as I thought things through. Alright. Maybe I should have thought things through further. Maybe not. This pig would like to be right here. Why? Start of battles. This one. What do you got for me, card? Lame. Super lame. What about an ice dragon? It is a way to give debuffs. It is kind of decent. It takes up a ton of space. I'm gonna say no. Alt. Ice dragon. Ah, it's kind of good. It is kind of good. I'm gonna say no. Start the battle. Wait. Put the sand in. Start the battle. What are you doing? No, you already have a Bloodthorn? They don't have regen until they drop to half health. I'm dead. Super dead. Well, no, because they're blinded and they don't have stamina. Maybe I'm not dead. Maybe we just out-fatigue them. That's why I wanted that purple crystal. Fatigue. Fatigue. Bam. Giraffe. Alright, do I want to reverse? And if so, why? Reverse, yes. Reflect 3 debuffs. If there are no duplicate cards. Oh, but this will already have happened. Still, it's good. So this one is friends with deck of cards. And it's friends with Dragon Egg. And it's friends with Flame Badge. You have a lot of friends. And it would be friends with Toad if I had a Toad, but I don't. So what I want, I have limited luck. What I would like is to speed up Shelly, I think. Speed up Broom. We only have the single Broom now, so it kind of makes sense. Actually, it's just speed up this thing. Inflict fatigue damage every 3 seconds. Huh. That is it. I don't actually need this. True. I would like to be using this speed bag more effectively. Let's think about that for a second. Do I really want to think about it? Not too much, but a little bit. Shelly. That one. This one. This one. Okay, Shelly's happy. Struggles is happy. Giraffe. Giraffe is a thing. This one. This one. This one. Egg. Egg is not currently in the bag. Let's work on that. Egg. Egg is in the bag. It's a start of battle. Cards. Crap. Cards. Right, I could make a Flame Shelly at some point. It'll be amazing. Flame Shelly. Let's do it. What am I doing with this stone? Good question. Ideally, I would scoot this up. How difficult is that? Slightly difficult. Alright, let's not worry about that yet. Goober would have been kind of cool. Bird. Probably not keeping the bird. I don't need all of these speed bags, but I guess I do. We have a need for speed. What about this bird? Bird is tricky. Could I do it? Probably. Do I see how? No, not exactly, but what if I could see how? If I do this, if I do this, what does that do? Very, very little. What do I want the bird? Ooh. It is a slow build. I actually kind of like that. Now, we need this to go here, this to go here, this to come here, this to go here. What else? Mana orb. Nope. Should have taken that out. I do think I want this. Do I want more Shelly? I don't think I want more Shelly. I like that I just have my one fast Shelly. Super fast. What is your speed? 15% faster per potion. 20% faster from the bags. Way faster from this. That purple is so expensive. Start the battle. Ah, you mad? Don't know. Remains to be seen. I don't feel mad. Okay, we did it. What are they doing? They're doing the mask. They don't have many gems. They have one rune. Ooh, Charizard misses struggles. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one can start to print luck. Someday. Someday is what I'm most concerned with. Okay, this one is just strong. Crap, but so is Chunk. Chunk is amazing. What does this one do? Very little. This one. I don't want to figure this all out. Alright, let's figure this all out. What does that mean? That means... this. Heat. Heat. So I would like you, but I would like you to have stars. Too bad? For right now, it's too bad. Look at all of these garlics for no reason. Anything I would change? that. Start the battle. I feel pretty good about this. We have a little bit of damage now. Irreplaceable. I don't know about that. We have a bunch of blind. A little bit of poison from the poison bag. They have squirrels. We have heat. I have a little bit of luck from the blueberries. And we're doing fatigue. Look at that damage. Fatigue is the real plan. Fatigue and heat. Heat fatigue. And a little bit of stun, I guess. What about stun duration? This seems really good. So, it's good for the cap, it's good for the sandbag, it's good for the chunk. This was really good. Everything, apparently, is really good. Chunk. Crap, Chunk wants to be sped up so much. Do I get rid of the broom? Getting rid of the broom would feel weird. Why? Because... I don't know. It feels weird because it can make more blind, and I need blind. But I also just want heat. This one gives heat. Do I want mana? Not particularly. This bird. Right, I can make Flame Shelly. Do it. Flame Shelly. Flame on. Cool. I want the bird to touch this. Bird. Bird. Yeah, but I also want it to hit... Alright, we have things to do. This one wants to go see 2 darkness items. Yeah, but I would settle for 2 darkness items. That's what I would settle for. This is a good place for you. Figure that out. I'm marking down songs that I kind of want to remove. This one and the last one. 32 and 41 might both get removed. We'll see. Probably. So, if I move this one, it's not being sped up, but it's already at 2.1 second. Speeding this one up is pretty important, especially for long fights. This one. I want this to reach these. What if I reverse Shelly? Alright, what if I do what? Put you up here. Put this up here. Now, if I scoot this forward... Ooh, that's almost what I want. That's pretty close. So now it's just this giraffe. Maybe the giraffe is fine. I have limited luck. We have pigs. I do want this darkness crystal. Crap, do I want to put it in the purple cap? Not at the moment. But I do want it sped up by the bird. Do it. Pig. Pig. Ooh, I think I actually want this. For what? Just to eat enemy spikes. Oh, right, I still need to make the Shelly. Crap. Okay. We can do that. Turbo Shelly. What else? Blueberry. Do not make the mana potion. No broom this turn. That means I really don't need this star. Oh well. Uniques, 1 out of 1. Really don't need this. 2 gold, 3 gold, 4 gold. We're good. Start the battle. I could sell off the pigs. So I have to reach how much heat? We reach heat, no problem. Very quickly. So I want more luck. I want We're gonna get the luck, it's just very slow. More defense. More stun. Now we're good. More giraffe is not really what I want. This would be the weapon, though. Why? Because on miss, it can generate luck for the giraffes, which sounds weird, but it's actually really good. Especially if I blind myself, which I almost kind of do. This is a lot of money of stuff. Turbo Shelly. I don't really need another misfortune until I get this sword. Do I really need that sword? I mean, I want the sword. With the sword, I could do damage. Is damage all that good? Damage is kind of overrated. But only kind of. Alright. Blueberry. Alright, from here. What am I doing? This is it. Do I ever go make that purple cap? Now that I can do damage, maybe I do. Alright. Start the battle. Belkin with damage, some lifesteal, more damage, lots of potions. So they're kind of strong, except they have no buffs because I have a single Mrs. Struggles. Single Mrs. Struggles is way too strong. Jimbo. Do I care about Jimbo? Don't know. I want space. So I think that means I don't care. Space. This one, you are not space. You are not space. You also make it so that I don't need this Draconic. I just paid for the Draconic. Right. My bad. Now what? Okay, now, this one. What about unstable recombobulator? Yes, but I have to be able to fit it, so now for gold. Gold. Ooh. Start the battle. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. We're just winning. Okay, they have a little bit of damage. They're going to gain a bunch of HP. They're going to gain a bunch of buffs, but we remove buffs. They do have a lot of mana. But all they do with their staff is make more mana. All they do with their sword is make more mana. They have no mana orbs. No, quit. I don't have stamina problems. Game. Fine. You know what? That's fine. I don't need this giraffe. But the giraffe can use the luck that the fancy fencing rapier makes. Alright. I want to put in this purple, but I don't have a good place to put it. For right now, it can go in there. I want to buy this. I sold this and this. This, but now I don't even need this because I have the space for this and this. Start the battle. We're getting a good number of stuns, but they have a lot of damage. No, they still had rebirth. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Oh no, that was a full heal. They had so much heat. Good job, friendly fire. 41 heat. Bam, they go to negative 18 and then massive heal. 246 health. Massive. Solaris plus friendly fire plus ever burning. They just have a lot of good stuff. And I'm not that crazy. Maybe I should just be speeding up amidst his struggles. There's a snowball. Shelly's fun, but Shelly's not really it. Right, I should be moving that up here. Should be moving this up here. Mrs. Struggles is a big part of the plan. Shelly, you're here. Could do damage. We don't really want to do damage. I'm doing damage through fatigue. Speaking of which, take that out. Blueberry. Charizard. Did not mean to roll with that in, but now that I did, here we are. Right, that cap is supposed to be down by this. Huh. Right. It's also good for this one. I knew that. There's too many things in the video game. I don't need these pigs anymore. Huh. True. What else do I not need? Gloves would be nice. Yeah, but we're already getting heat. The main thing I would want gloves for is to speed up my heat gen, which this would do. Speeding up this one. Chonk would be nice to speed up. Really, I should take these 2 speed bags and put them onto Chonk. I think we're good at this point. But it's on sale, I can't fit it. This one. Do I want another giraffe? For what purpose? Maybe. I want to fit all of the things. Sell the pig, sell the pig, sell this. Why did I roll with a card in? Nobody knows. This one. This one. This one. Any more increased duration things? I don't think so. Do I want third giraffe? So the argument for third giraffe is that it could be amazing if I have tons of luck, but I can't have that much luck because we have the sword. I'm gonna say no. Start the battle. The luck is going pretty well. The blind works well against me, in part because I have that sword. This is excessive. Okay, speaking of excessive things, you would like this. It's a lot of darkness. So I have 2 crystals. We have Mr. Struggles. Is that all I need? Really, I need more bag of sands. Hey, bag of stones, whatever. In order to get that, I would need 3 gold. I want this, but I can't really take it. I'm looking. It's on sale. Would it make it easier to position bags versus a square bag? It might. If I put it right here, this would go right there. I kind of think it does. Start the battle. Ideally, I would find better bags, which mostly just means protective purses, like 3 of them, and more speed bags. Look at all that heat. Heat, heat, heat. Heat blind luck. Alright. I'm missing 3 space. This one, 3 space. How much do I want to figure this out? I don't want to figure this out at all. I really, 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 really don't want to figure this out at all. And I don't have stamina problems. All I want are the other 2 bags. And your full price. Screw it. But I do kind of want it. This one doesn't work. But you're on sale. It doesn't work because I already removed too many buffs. Square bag. Full price, or not square bag. Potion belt. I can't think. There was a lightsaber there. There's another giraffe that I don't need. Okay. What am I trying to do right now? This. What else am I trying to do right now? It's expensive to roll. It's already round 16. Start the battle. Could put a darkness crystal inside of armor. But I don't debuff that much. I just want to fatigue them. Like, they debuff a lot. Because they're a poison build. Overall, we debuff kind of similar amounts. But that's really them poisoning themselves. Yeah. Wait. Game. Fine. I mean, these are good. They're a ton of heat. This would be really good. Why would that be really good? Because it would be. It's too expensive. I do kind of want it, but mostly I want space that makes sense. This one. Mostly I want that cap. Alright. So it's round 17. Do I want a second purple cap? Kind of. Why do I kind of want it? Because it saves me space. Space is limited. What am I still doing with a Shelly and 2 potions? Mainly, what am I doing with the 2 potions? I get that they speed up the Shelly, but that's basically all that they do. What about this toad? Crap, I need that toad. Okay. But that toad is going to be such a pain to position. Alright, what does Toad want? Toad wants to be here, it wants to be here. So now, Toad gets to see 3 things that use up buffs. No, you want to scoot over, that's fine. Crap. I have another darkness crystal. Shelly doesn't need to be where Shelly is. So you, 3 stars. You, 4 stars. You, 4 stars. I think I feel pretty good about that. This bag does not fit. Another giraffe. Now that I got the toad... Crap. The problem with the toad... Ooh, that's kind of good. The problem with adding this giraffe is it would want to go up top. Is it worth doing that? It kind of is. But also kind of not. Another dragon egg would be amazing. We have 4 flames in the bag right now. Do I have 4 spaces to fit it? Don't know. I don't see 4 good spaces to fit it. God, I could make second chonk, except I can't. There's no time. Start the battle. What am I doing with all this junk? I should put in that Draconic Orb. Even though... Look, they have no spikes. Look, they had a spike. They have a spike. Problem is, these will remove before that Draconic Orb can get it. It's weird to make the purple caps plus the Mrs. Struggles. What about this? Prismatic Bird. It's only round 16. What does Prismatic Bird do? Alt. Prismatic Bird. Items gain 7% chance to duplicate buffs they gain. 7% more heal and 7% faster, but the problem is it takes up more space. Space is very limited. I still have a few rounds left. You are legendary, godly, well, unique, godly. Do I want this cat? Epic. I think I'm gonna say no. Do I want this stupid Charizard? I guess yes, but not really. Sand. Giraffe. Quick game. Game. Stop. I can't fit all of this. That one. Alright, let's put things back in. Get rid of this Draconic. Let's get rid of this Flame. Let's get rid of this Flame. Let's get rid of this Flame. All of this junk that is never gonna fit. Wait, that coal fits. Alright, I would take a coal right now. Start the battle. Too much junk. Ooh, wait a second. Unhealing False Life, same build. We both remove each other's debuffs, but I have the heat. We're both blinding each other, but blind's kind of good for me. The main question is, can I heat quicker than they can remove? Ooh, I think I can. In large part because of the luck. The more I miss, the more I make luck. The more luck I make, the more heat I get. The more heat I get, the more heat I make. They are doing unhealing things, though, with False Life. And they have Shelly, which is going to be a big hit with unhealing. They have increased healing. We're up to 54 with very little luck, but that's okay because they're blinding me. 59. What is your miss chance? Nice, 30% accuracy. 69 heat. 71 heat. Let's go. So, I think I'm fine, but it's weird. I don't actually heal much. Shelly's a heal. They heal more than me. They don't heal that much. They have a Shelly, they have the healing staff. We win. I was doing way more fatigue because of the heat. Fatigue. Fatigue was the difference maker. The sword, as weird as it is, sword is just there to generate luck. And it's perfect if I get blinded. Round 1. Fatigue did massive damage. Cool. Wait, that was the end. I thought that we still had more rounds. Plus 29. That was a fun build. This is a weird build. It was kind of doing like 3 different things. It was doing really long duration, damage reduction at the start. It was doing all of the debuff removal. It was doing heat printing. It was doing blind. But it wasn't doing blind super well. I never found a way to increase the blind. We only lost 1 round. I think this wins like 10 out of 10, but we'll see. There are definitely things that could hard counter it. I feel pretty good that we won against that other struggles. Heat. As soon as I get above like 50 or 60 heat, I feel pretty confident. 1 win. 2 wins. 2 shields. Damage reduction. Sadly for them, I'm not a burst build. So damage reduction does not help that much. 2 wins. Ooh, crown. 3 wins. This one does start to scale. They have a lot of mana, but I remove a lot of buffs. 3 wins. Ooh. 4 wins. Holy, wait a second. Badger Rune Axe. How's their stamina? This thing's gonna go to the moon. And they have no blind on them. Wait, I might just die. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't see all the Badger Runes. I just saw this Blood Harvester vamp thing. I take back everything. They didn't even get to go that fast. They have a lot of damage reduction. Was that 3 wins, 1 loss? 3 wins, 1 loss, I think. God, I got my heat up too. Really, I needed a good way to heal. Easy win. 4 wins, 1 loss. Time Dilator. Five wins, 1 loss. They're just all over the place. 2 musical instruments. Six wins, I think. How much heat do they get? Not as much as me. They do have a Phoenix, though, and I don't heal. But they don't have that much heat. Cool. 6 wins, 1 loss. 7 wins, unless this potion's doing something crazy. They do have debuff cleansing, but I don't actually care about the debuffs. I care about my heat. Numbers are hard. Was that 7 or was that 8? 7 wins, 1 loss. Poison. Lots of mana. Lots of mana. Eight wins, 1 loss. Blind Goobert. My dream. They do scale their weapon damage, though. And they have 2 crowns, but they'll never hit the crowns because I remove buffs too quick. But look at all that blind. Look at all the luck I'm getting. 8 wins, 1 loss. Final battle. Turbo Shelly. No, they didn't get to make their Rainbow Goobert in time. They had a Prismatic Sword. Darn. That sucks. But close. Okay, I kind of want to do one more because I feel bad for that one. This one also isn't it. Poison Goobert is almost never it. Or Poison Goobert. At least they improved it slightly by making it like as good as a regular Goobert. Alright. Click to continue. Close. Okay, for now, that is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.